Hi, everybody. I am Cindy Lewis-Caballero, and I'm here with Sandie Orlando, my partner and co-race director for the Endurance Event Productions race series. Coming up soon, we've got the Georgina Marathon and Half Marathon on September 8th, 2024, and the Nutrients Oakville 21.1 Half Marathon on September the 29th. With us, we have Kit from KT Tape, one of our series sponsors. And we wanted to give him a chance to introduce himself, talk a little bit about KT Tape, and let you guys know why you see all those runners running down the road with funny colored tape all over their bodies.
Thank you, Cindy. I'm happy to be here. My name is Kit Burton, and I'm the Director of Marketing down here at KT Tape. We're based just out of Salt Lake City in Utah, down in the US, and we couldn't be more excited to partner with you all around these races. I'm a runner myself, and yes, I also wear what I call the really coolly colored tapes all over my body. I know sometimes that we have a good collection of colors. But I wear it myself for my knee. Got a little tendonitis in there from just running too much and not listening to my body quite enough. But we love partnering with races like this because we know in the end, like runners, we love our sport. We want to be out there feeling good and able to hit the goals that we have for ourselves. And tape is a great tool in the toolkit to be able to stay on track with those goals. So thanks for having me.
Great.
Thanks
We
for
love having you guys on board. So just so everyone is prepared, they're going to find this in their race kit. So Kit, maybe you can tell us a little bit about why we have this.
Yes. Well, hopefully everybody at your race already knows about KT Tape, already has some, but in case there's a couple of people who haven't, great chance for you to try it out. So we're sampling, you're going to get 3 pieces of our KT Tape Pro. Our Pro tape is really unique because it is made with a synthetic material, which means it dries really quickly. And it also has a longer lasting and stronger elasticity to it. So some tapes that you might find in other places or online, they're made with cotton fabric, so they retain water longer and they have a weaker core, meaning that if you put it on for a day, the elastic stretch of the tape is going to actually wear out. This Pro tape is designed to wear up to 7 days. It's hypoallergenic, it's skin friendly. So it's something you can put on, the day ahead of your race, begin getting the benefits, keep it on during your race. And there are actually some great recovery and muscle soreness benefits you can have from keeping the tape on, from 2 days plus. So we definitely encourage people to try out this product. There's a QR code on the front where you can scan and learn exactly how to put it on for your need. So hopefully a great chance for people to try the product for the first time or to stock up if you're a regular user.
So how does it work? So you pull the tape out and it's really stretchy. We're used to seeing tape that restricts motion. KT tape does not restrict motion. How does it work?
Yeah, great question. So you kind of referenced there like the white medical tape that locks down an ankle or something. Yeah, kinesiology tape is very different. As soon as you get a piece and you stretch it out, you'll see it's extremely elastic. The way that it works is when you put on the tape, you're going to stretch it out and then place it on the skin. That elastic recoil is what allows it to, number one, move with your body. So it's not restrictive in the way that a white medical tape might be. It also lifts the top surface of the skin and can help improve blood flow and circulation to the area where it's applied. And that lets your body essentially do more of what your body does, right? Circulation and blood flow to an area can help clear out lactic acid that may be built up, can help with blood flow. So there's no medicine in the tape that you're getting here, anything like that. It's really helping your body to perform at its best. And because it's elastic, especially when applied to a joint like a knee, it moves with you. I've had to wear knee braces in the past, and they're great until you're sick of them, and then they're not great.
Mhm.
And the KT tape, really, you can have some light support, but it doesn't tie you down like a brace does.
Mhm. I know that I've had some Achilles problems, and using KT tape on it is amazing. It makes a huge difference, but yet I don't feel anything on me, right? So,
Yeah.
there's a lot of benefit to it, 100%. Another question that I have is, it comes in all different colors. Is there any difference to how the one color functions from the other?
Yeah, I like to tell people that the key difference in function here is how cool or hardcore you want to look while you're running. All the colors are going to function the same, right? If you we have some sponsored athletes who just love pink. So our hot pink is a very popular color at races and other places. But no, get the color that matches your style. We have a skin tone series if you want the tape to really match in with your individual skin and disappear and be invisible. Or if you want to be bright and bold, we got tapes for you there too. The key difference to our line of tapes is really the strength of the adhesive, whether it's cotton or pro, as I mentioned. And we do have a couple new products that are infused with different ingredients like menthol. But when it comes down to it, the colors are the same.
Okay, good. So one of these, you mentioned that there's a QR code that tells you how to put it on. And I think most of us, or many of us, have gone to our physio or chiro or whatever, had it applied without realizing that we can actually put it on ourselves. So maybe you can talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, this is actually one of the most common ways for people to be introduced to kinesiology tape the first time is during a PT or a chiro or an athletic trainer who's suggesting and recommending the product. We have tried to really make it easy for you to be able to keep using the product after your visit, or if you haven't had to go to the PT for something and you just have a little niggle, you can kind of figure it out on your own. So when you scan that QR code, it's going to take you to a pop-up that gives you an option to either download our mobile app or to hop over to our website. The mobile app we always recommend because the applications you find in there are developed with our sports medicine board. So they're professionally developed. You can click on the area of the body you need support, like your knee, and you'll see multiple ways to tape a knee that'll give you an idea of where to start and how to get the tape on confidently. You know, one of the beautiful things about kinesiology tape is that you can't, it's a light intervention, so you really can't hurt yourself by putting it on. So you don't have to worry about that too much, but you still want to get it right to have the maximum benefit. And that's where using the app or the website for the officially developed videos can really be handy.
And so can you go for a shower with it on?
If we're wearing it for 3 days, I sure hope you do. So yes, absolutely. Our adhesives are designed to last through sweat, through water. And so yes, definitely keep them on during the shower as long as you need to have them on. We have another range of our tapes called our Pro Extreme series that we actually developed for swimmers specifically. So that's an even stronger adhesive. I love the Pro. It's strong enough for my skin type. But if you find that you're in either a really humid area or you have oily skin, picking that Pro Extreme series can help it to stay on even better for your particular skin type.
Okay.
So sweat's not going to take it off.
Sweat's not going to take it off. The key is really to make sure you're not sweaty when you're trying to put the tape on. Make sure your skin is clean and dry when you're putting the tape on. We recommend about an hour to really set onto the skin and then go to your run. So with a marathon, for example, it's great to get yourself ready the day before, put on your tape, go ahead and go to bed with it on. And then for that early morning wake up and go heading to your race, you're already set to go and you can be confident your tape is going to stay on throughout your race.
So one of the questions that people might have then is when you're taking it off, is it like a Band-Aid where you're having to rip it off and your hair comes off with it, or no?
Well, we do recommend trimming hair if you're putting it somewhere where you've got hair that's going to be uncomfortable to take off. Most people can just take it off slowly. Don't rip it off aggressively. That's going to hurt. Take it off slowly, kind of hold the skin and roll it back as you go. And then if you do have sensitive skin or you're having trouble getting it off, you can use a baby oil or a lotion to help loosen the adhesive. And that's a time for another tip, which is if you're putting on your sunscreen for your race, keep your sunscreen away from your tape a little bit. Oil can interfere with the adhesive, which can hurt you during the race or help you when it's time to take the race off, take the tape off a couple days later.
Okay.
So here's another weird question. What happens with your suntan? Does it block the UV rays?
So we do get some wonderful pictures on social media of people with their KT tape suntan lines. So yeah, it's good to put sunscreen on still, but just keep it away from the tape. Don't lather it on right over the tape, or that can interfere with it sticking.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you wanted to share that we didn't ask you about that you think is important for runners to know getting into the biggest, well, I guess now they should be tapering for Georgina, but getting into maybe their biggest training block leading up to Oakville?
Yeah, I mean, I have a tremendous amount of respect for people doing these long races. You know, it takes so much commitment from the time of training and keeping yourself healthy throughout. So our big message would be, you know, really pay attention to the preparation, right? Take care of your body in the lead up. We have products that can help with that, whether that's you know, magnesium creams and things, but really the stretching, the warm up. Have a great time during the run, and then post race. You know, I can't emphasize enough the importance of recovery, giving your body the time to recover, and also using the right tools. You know, I mentioned earlier that tape can be helpful with post-workout muscle soreness, sometimes called DOMS. Keeping that tape on a muscle group can help to cut down that soreness you feel after a really long workout or race. And then we also sell ice and heating products. Like our ice sleeve is honestly one of my favorites. I slip it on my knee after a run, and it's slightly compressive and really nicely cooling. So take care of that body pre, during, and post run.
And are your products available online in Canada as well? All of these ones you're mentioning?
Yes, they are.
Great.
So when you're searching from Canada, you might find yourself on our US website, but there's a link right there over to the Canada side. We have partners, both physical retail and also online, where you can find all these products up north as well.
Great.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for coming on, and thanks for kind of explaining, giving people a little bit more information about what they can do with their KT tape sample, and how they can find your product once they try it and realize how good it is, because it is good. There are some brands that quickly come off your skin and that don't last the 3 to 7 days that you might want to keep it on for. So great quality product, lots of uses for training and for recovery. We appreciate you coming on personally to let our athletes know how they can take advantage of what KT tape has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for having me, and best of luck to all the runners. Can't wait to see what a fantastic race weekend ends up happening.
Amazing.
Great.
Have
Thanks.
a great weekend.
Thank you.